Tell me, what are your plans for future? What do you think will happen in next period in United States concerning public health? Not only public health, of course, because everything is connected now. This distrust is still present in society. And what is your suggestion how we can solve this conflicts from past and maybe even find some solution for future?
Well, there are a couple big lawsuits in America that I'm watching with hopeful anticipation. If those are successful, that could have a huge impact. Brook Jackson, I don't know if you've ever interviewed her, but she whistleblower for Pfizer. So she was a manager for one of the research hubs, and she saw all sorts of issues going on with the way they were conducting their studies. And she went to Pfizer and she got fired. And then now she's suing, but it's been a 5-year saga. And the Attorney General, Pam Bondi, apparently has swooped in to save Pfizer. So we need Pam Bondi to step aside so that this case can go forward, actually get into the courtroom. There's another case that I'm excited about because it's a way to hold some people accountable. In the United States, we have something called VAERS, Vaccine Adverse Event Reporting System. And so if there's a suspicion that you've been injured by these shots, you're supposed to report it to the government, to this website. And if you don't, then you could be held liable because it's required if you're the one that gave the shot. And so there's a lawsuit challenging this. There's a physician's assistant who is suing a hospital because she got fired when she was reporting patients to VAERS. And if this happens, it kind of opens the floodgates because there's so many people out there, at least the people that I've seen, none of them with injuries are reported to VAERS by other people. I've been the one that's done it, even though they've seen multiple other doctors. And I think it would be a huge avenue to sue because we have until 2029 to do this, the statute of limitations. And so it could really open things up for an enormous amount of litigation.
Yes, and an enormous amount of money, possible fines what state and of course maybe companies need to pay. And maybe this is also danger for state if they need to pay so much compensation. Okay, I hope that your expectation will be fulfilled and that will bring up something up in the public, because I still don't have any information in Europe that anything will change. Only hope coming, of course, from United States. There is a Florida, and Joseph Ladapo said that he is not mandated anymore any kind of vaccines because he is nobody who can say to anybody to take in their body what he thinks they need to take. And this is a huge step.
Yeah, I don't know how it is in Croatia. I'm curious, but yeah, to get into schools in the United States, you're forced to vaccinate your children. And, I never questioned that prior to the pandemic, and now I see it totally differently. And so I totally agree with that it should be a choice of the parent and not the government or not the school to tell you if you need to vaccinate your child.
It's not in Croatia mandated, but they give you so much trouble if you want to take kid to the kindergarten. You need to find special kindergarten who doesn't demand vaccination. And that means it's not easy to send it, because usually people want to send it to closest kindergarten, even for schools. And it's not really clear, but they are pushing hard, and even pushing hard these vaccines, what doesn't have any sense for young people, but they are pushing. That means I recognize that these pediatric vaccines are some kind of religion. Nobody wants to talk about it. Everybody wants us to believe them. And even if we read these papers, if we know about this more than them, still they demand it. And this is completely not only strange, but it's crazy for me. Why do we need to trust something if we can read, if we can check, if we can ask? It's our health, and especially health of our children.
I agree. Does your country provide liability for the vaccines like they do in America?
It's very hard to get it. Whenever you say to your doctor, physician, you say that you are injured from vaccines, they said, well, we don't know why you are injured, but for sure it's not vaccine. And then after that, it's very hard to get it to report your injury. And it's similar like United. We don't have mandates, but it's very hard to live normal life if you don't apply, if you don't comply exactly.
Right, right. Yeah, that is a problem, that even if they remove the liability protections, you have to find a doctor willing to acknowledge that your issues come from the vaccine.
Yeah. Can you tell us for the end, what is your message for your patients, for your people in Croatia, for doctors in Croatia, because we have great doctors in Croatia, but lots of them are afraid to lose their jobs. That's why they were quiet. Some of them were very brave, and that's why they suffered. Is there any message of hope from your side?
Yeah, I mean, this is an information war, and I think we are winning because the uptake of the shots is so dismal. The mainstream media doesn't want you to believe that. But like I said earlier, only 10% of doctors continue to get these shots, which is a good sign. So I think we truly are winning, and the censorship is lifting. It's getting easier to spread the message. The most important thing you can do is speak out. So, social media is sort of a necessary evil, in my opinion. It's got its cons, that's for sure, but it is helpful. I mean, it's the more people that speak out, the better.